Done! So, Café skirt is done and it's very close to my sketch. So let's walk you through. Since it's a pattern skirt, you know this is just a very long rectangle, right? The reason why I had to make the borders first, even though I know how to cut the skirt first, I had to figure out the borders because I wanted to know exactly where this point is, so that when I attach it to the borders, it flows directly where the princess seam is, and then it's aligned there. And then so after knowing how much, like the distance between the pleat, so I pleated the skirt. What I did was that I cut the fabric, and I had two sides, so I pleated both sides to see which one was nicer. And in the end, this side won because the cats were showing. These two cats are showing in front, so at least I have more cats that shows. So yeah, so that's why it's the front. And then I also aligned the pleats slightly so that this is at the center front. Yeah. So yeah, so in the end, the two cats could be at the center front, but because I wanted this part to be the center front, it became only one cat at the center front, I guess. The other one's a bit hidden. So that's the start of the skirt. Oh yeah, so my design, during the design phase, I told you about the box pleat in front and then the gathers at the back, which I did it. So it almost looked like a parcel bag. It really gives off the butt shape. And then the front, I said I would do box pleat, but I actually did a double box pleat. 2 layers of pleats. Because I thought I'm not so sure, I don't know if I regret this decision or not, but I initially box pleat, but then I thought that it folded the print in so much that it was hiding a lot of things. So I thought this would be better because it's a shallower pleat. Maybe you can see more of the print like that. Which is... I don't know. But it's already done, so I'm not gonna change it now. The skirt actually took forever because for it being such a wide rectangle, I still had to ruffle a really long piece of fabric to ruffle it, and then I had to stitch the trimming on top of it, which is... it took a while. It took a lot of evenings to do because I do it after work. I'm so glad they still have it, and I'm so grateful the auntie gave it to me for free because it's so short. Because of this ruffle, actually, I have not enough fabric. I thought I have enough of this green plaid fabric to make a lot of things, but now I don't think I can make the hat, and I don't think I can make the bow. Actually, I don't have any decent pieces of this green plaid anymore. So I can't make any accessories out of this. I have a lot of the cat prints, so I still could do stuff with the cat print. But that wasn't what I thought I would make, because look at all the cats. They're wearing green accessories. So I wanted to wear green accessories to match them. But now I have no green fabric to make accessories out of. You know, I made the borders twice, so I already wasted a lot of fabric there. Guess what? This waistband is made up of that failed borders. The borders was this big, right? And then I cut the borders into half, and then I get a long strip of fabric to adjust. And then the only thing I tried to match was the center front piece. So that one's perfectly matched. And then this side seems to be a continuation, but this side is like that fabric but upside down. So it's completely not matching. And then it has a lot of random seams. Like there's a seam here when the pocket seam is here. Yeah, and then there's another seam here for no good reason. That's because that was already stitched up from the borders. So there's a seam here and a seam here when the pocket seam is here. Yeah, I mean, you won't know if I didn't tell you. And I still got it done. And it's a wearable skirt, so I call it a win. And then, okay, the zip. The zip is invisible zip, even though I didn't sew it very invisibly, you can still see it, but it doesn't matter because it's where the gathers are and it's overlapping. I'm overlapping the fabric also, so you really can't see it. But the finishing is very beautiful. It's the first time I bind my zip, so it looks so clean. And then I also, the ruffle part, I bind the raw edges that's inside. That's the raw edge of the one. It's covered by binding. So everything is finished very nicely. So the buttons in the front, they are decorative, but the other purpose is that they attach to the borders. I came out with a solution which is thread bar. So this is the borders. What I added was thread bars inside the skirt, so it will match up with the skirt. I can use the button as intended. Yeah. And then the borders is attached to the skirt. Yeah. Nothing much. Skirts are very, very straightforward. It's quite simple, but it took forever because of him. What I realized was that out of all the cats, the one that's always hidden is the barista. Poor barista is always hidden. So I have plans to make a tie to match with the skirt. And then at first I wanted my favorite cat, which is the black cat, to be the front of the tie, but now I changed my mind and I'll go feature the barista for the tie. And then maybe I'll make bows and then I will feature the black cat or something. I have a lot of print, so I can make a giant bow. Skirt's done! Yay! Happy! I finished this before Chinese New Year, so this is technically my newest clothes for Chinese, so I can wear it for Chinese New Year. Cat! Finally got a cat dress. Yay!